What's up, guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video. Two quick things. First of all, thank you guys for 2,500 subscribers. That's an awesome milestone for us. Appreciate all the support. We've only been at this for 2 months or so posting videos, so thank you guys for your support. If you want to become a patron of the channel, make sure to check out my Patreon link in the description. Also check me out on Twitch because I'm gonna be hitting rank 10 soon. Hopefully, I'm getting close. I'm in the 2900s, so hopefully I can get to rank 10 and I can stream that live for you guys. It should be a pretty cool moment. And also I was having some mic issues, so I invested in a new mic. I've got a bit of a new setup here that you probably notice, so hopefully this sounds a little bit better and I get some better quality audio for you guys. But without further ado, you guys came here for the battles, so we are going to look at some battles. This video was sent in by one of you guys. This is from JoltyJohn13. If you guys want me to shoutcast your videos, make sure to send me recordings of your battles. Link in the description. Right now, focusing on Premier Cup or Master League, and preferably going like at least 4-1, or if you want to send me more than that, at least going 8-2 in these battles. So this is going to be a set from JoltyJohn featuring Machamp, the fighter. Third evolution from first generation of Machamp, and he's going to be running Machamp in the back alongside Metagross and Gyarados. So he's not in a good lead situation. He's going to safe swap into his Machamp and draws a Togekiss. So this is not a very good situation for him right off the bat. But here's the thing with Machamp is you do have to, even if it's bad matchups like this against Togekiss, it's able to do a big chunk of damage with that Rock Slide. And now Metagross, I expect to just try and farm down Togekiss. This is probably just an Ancient Power. And yeah, he's well aware of that, so very good no shield. And now he's got double Meteor Mashes ready for a Gyarados, probably. And Gyarados cannot take 2 Meteor Mashes, so he's not in that bad of a situation. Actually, maybe it might just barely survive the second Meteor Mash. It's going to be close, though. So yeah, it does have to shield. And yeah, at this point, he got a shield advantage, so he's just going to take that and leave it all up to Gyarados in the back with a shield advantage. Probably try and waterfall down. He doesn't know what's in back, though, so that's a big problem. If it's a Metagross in back, he's in pretty good shape. And it is a Metagross. So he has an energy advantage on this Metagross, and he doesn't really have to worry about that Gyarados because Gyarados is not going to be able to get to a charge move. So if I was him, I would just shield this Meteor Mash, waterfall down, and then just waterfall down the opposing Gyarados. He pretty much has this locked up. No need to throw a charge move since his opponent still has a shield. He's going to throw the charge move. I think the better play would have just been to not throw it and waterfall down, because there was no way his opponent would get to like an Outrage. It was close to a Crunch, but not that close. And a Crunch might have not even KO'd from that range anyway. Going into the next game, I'm excited to see some Machamp stuff. It's not like the super spiciest pick. You see it occasionally, but it's definitely not part of like the core meta. It's not part of the like Dragonite, Togekiss. Oh, he's actually going up against the Machamp here. So let's see how he plays this out, because this is a favorable matchup for Machamp. He goes into his Gyarados as a safe swap. Interesting. And, you know, this could, like, lure out... I don't know. Wow, his opponent's actually staying in. He's investing both shields. If I was him, I would let one of these go. I probably would have let the first one go, because people like to bait with the first one. So now he's not in a good situation, because he is down 2 shields, but he did retake switch advantage, sort of. And he does have a lot of energy, so can he get out of this? It's another Gyarados, so this is really telling that his opponent probably has a Metagross in back. So he's running the same team, just different order. His opponent going for the Outrage here. This would probably be enough to KO. Does draw the shield. If I was him, I probably just would have went for Crunch. Because you would have had a chance maybe to get to another one. And that kind of allowed his opponent to farm more. He's going to come in here with Metagross, and he might try and swap out. Yeah, that's what I would do. Swap out. Uh-oh, if this is an Outrage, this will do a lot of damage. Let's see. Oh, it's a Hydro Pump. Wow. Yeah, so that one-shots the Machamp, but his opponent has his own Metagross in back, and Metagross with an energy advantage against Metagross, that is over. He gets one shot by this Earthquake, almost one shot. And then the subsequent Bone Punches take it out. So he wins game number 2, 2-0 with Machamp. Machamp didn't do a whole lot in that one, but it ate all that energy from the Hydro Pump at least. And it allowed Metagross to farm down the Gyarados. His opponent should have swapped right away. Favorable lead against Dragonite. I guess his opponent's win condition would be like getting to a crunch. Okay, so yeah, this is just hard counter city. A lot of people like to safe swap their Snorlax if they lose the lead, and Metagross has quite a few favorable leads. So this is a it's great to have a Machamp in the back to really punish that Snorlax safe swap. Let's see if he has to burn a shield. If I was him, I probably would have just went for that cross chop straight away, because now he has to burn a shield. But at least if his opponent comes back with a Dragonite, he can threat with that Rock Slide, yeah. So I guess it works either way, because his opponent might shield this, so he gets the shield back anyway. Versus he probably wouldn't have had enough to get to a Rock Slide if he had just gone for that cross chop right away against the Snorlax. Oh wow, Draco Meteor coming in. That's huge. Gonna go for this Earthquake. Not in a good position here now, because he has his Gyarados in back. Oh, but his opponent let it go. Oh my god. That was like his win condition. He's still not out of the clear yet, though. Gonna go for this crunch. He's probably not gonna be able to get to another crunch. His opponent's gonna get to like 2 Dragon Claws. Yeah, his opponent's gonna get to another Dragon Claw before Gyarados gets to a crunch. So it's gonna be if Gyarados can do enough damage. No. Yeah, this one's over. Even though Metagross will resist the... Well, it's gonna be close, actually. Yeah, he doesn't have enough health. Metagross was too low, that's what I thought. So he loses that one, unfortunately. Should have shielded the Draco Meteor, but was in a tough position anyway because he didn't have a great answer for Magnezone. Now, because Machamp is kind of his only real answer for Magnezone, Metagross and Gyarados in certain situations can kind of do work. Like if they try and bait you with Mirror Shot, Gyarados can do some work against Magnezone. If you shield a Wild Charge and then you throw the charge move, that would be enough to KO. And then obviously Earthquake on the Metagross can one-shot. But yeah, Metagross versus Machamp here. It looks like last time, I think he like built up to the Meteor Mash. I forgot if he threw it last time, but then he likes to switch. Unfortunately, Cross Chop most likely coming in. Yeah, I would just let it go. It really doesn't do that much damage. Another one coming through. He is going to shield. I'm not sure if I agree with the shield. Builds up to a Meteor Mash and then swaps into Gyarados. Probably a Rock Slide. Yeah, Jolty John using his shields early. Is he going to go for the Outrage here? Gonna have to eat a Dragon Claw. He'll definitely survive, though. And this will be huge if he can land this Outrage. I don't see his opponent letting this go through, though. This is interesting. This would change the whole... Oh, my goodness. One-shots with the Outrage. And now his opponent has a Metagross, but he's not in the clear. Oh, his opponent... I think his opponent beats Gyarados to the Meteor Mash, so he probably should have just thrown it and not had to use that last shield. I think you got to come in with your own Metagross. Let's see how much this does. Not enough. Oh, and he swapped. Oh, no. Will a Meteor Mash KO on Machamp? Let's see. Earthquake. It doesn't KO. And this allows Machamp to get off this cross chop. Machamp is glassy, but it can tank an Earthquake. You saw it there. So great game there. Machamp coming in the clutch in the back. And it has so many great matchups in the Premier Cup, whether it be Magnezone, whether it be Metagross, and even in its poor matchups like Dragonite and Togekiss against Flyers, it can deal super effective damage with that Rock Slide. I've seen some people actually rock like Dynamic Punch as well instead of Cross Chop. That'll hit a lot harder but take a little longer to get to. And we saw beautiful, great lead switch into Machamp after the Snorlax safe swap. And Snorlax is not a safe swap when you have Machamp in the back. Cross Chop coming through. This will do quite a bit of super effective damage. Let's see if he tries to farm down or if he just throws this. He's going to shield to retain switch. Farm down, his opponent will come in with Togekiss most likely, and then just throw the Rock Slide right away. Let's wait for it. They could play some tricky games. They do come in with Metagross, so a good thing he didn't throw the Rock Slide right away. This way he can get off 2 Cross Chops and really chip away at this Metagross, and he just has this team hard countered because he has a Gyarados in back that can tank whatever Metagross throws at it unless it has a Psychic, but that's unlikely. Most people do not run Psychic, and he can put in his Metagross, and this one is all but over. So yeah, we'll let this one play out, but thank you, Jolty John, for sending in your battles. If you guys want me to shoutcast your battles, make sure to send them in. Quick Google form, link in the description, super easy to fill out. Looking for Premier Cup and Master League battles right now, preferably like 4-1 or 8-2, depending on whether you give me 1 or 2 sets. And I would prefer rank 9 or higher. If you're in rank 10, you want to send me some battles, that'd be absolutely awesome. But yeah, Metagross gets taken out, but one Waterfall takes out his opposing Metagross, and Jolty John takes the victory. So a 4-1 set for Jolty John, utilizing Machamp. One battle didn't quite go his way because his opponent landed the Draco Meteor, which was huge. But overall, Jolty John showing that Machamp can be utilized well in the Premier Cup alongside 2 pretty powerhouse picks, right? And Metagross and Gyarados, a lot of people like to use. But yeah, thanks once again. If you're new here, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. Turn on post notifications so you know when I post a video, and leave a comment down below. Tell me what you like, what you didn't like, all the above. I appreciate the constructive feedback from you guys. Without further ado, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.